Oh, you asked me about money versus respect. Okay, I got to ask you more questions about that. She asked if you didn't catch it at the end of the third hour, would I rather have millions of dollars like Kim Kardashian but no respect like her, or no money and respect? Now, if I say no money and respect, do I ever get to make money? Do I continue on what I'm currently doing, or I just cannot make money? I'm limited to X amount per year.
You're limited to, you'll never be rich. You'll never be filthy rich, but you'll live comfortably.
Okay. Or you're filthy rich and everybody, like, kind of like Jerry Springer, and I feel bad for that, but a lot of people are like, come on, Springer. Damn it. I'm going to take the respect.
Yeah, I think I would too. It's the most difficult thing in the world to be clowned on every day. And I think that Kim Kardashian is clowned on day in, day out. She's known as the girl who made the sex tape. Yeah, she's rich. Yeah, she's driving, whatever, an Escalade with, pimped out wheels. That's what they say, right? Pimped out wheels. But
I can't believe you used the pimp word. The P word. Oh, my God. JR, I know you. You're going to take respect. I know Jesus, he's going to take money. Okay, so let's not bother with it. Dave is not going to give a shit about who respects him and doesn't, so he's going to take the money. Okay, I'm right? Dave, JR, roughly right?
So in Asia, what they're doing is, or the women, particularly in Hong Kong, are giving themselves these crazy standards. So they are telling themselves that, okay, in order to be attractive, we are supposed to be 100 pounds or less. If we are above 100 pounds, we are not attractive. Doesn't matter how tall we are, doesn't matter, how large our bones are. We have to be 100 pounds or less, all right?
As a woman, isn't that crazy?
I think that's crazy, particularly because I'm 5'4", right? I don't care, I'll say it. I'm 100, sometimes on a bad day, 100 if I get a little heavy. I like my body.
I'm playing. I mean, I'm at 100 pounds, and that's where I'm at. Right? So, no, but look, if you try to be 100...
I look so bad.
You look ridiculous.
Yeah.
You look terrible.
That's
right?
what I'm trying to get at. I think I look like a normal woman, okay? Right. I got curves in the right places. I'm fine. But I don't understand why they're so afraid of having a little meat on their bones. And first of all, let me just tell you what some of their dieting methods are.
Now, the two sex stories for football. One guy is really wanted to have sex with this girl, but apparently he doesn't want to go out with her. Everybody on the football team's a dick from high school, okay? So this one guy finally has sex with Marcy, right? At a party, at some Clarky's party or something, right? And he's like, yeah, but he didn't have sex. She gave him oral, right? So Marcy goes down on him. He's like, yeah, then when it was over, I rolled over. And I said, sorry, this shit just ain't working out. Okay. I mean, it was New Jersey, man. It was New Jersey. Okay. So his idea of a relationship was the exact span of that blowjob.
That's amazing.
And then he broke up with her right after the blowjob. This shit ain't working out. Okay. So, second story is the lineman, one of the big linemen, big guy, like total idiot, like bragging about how he went down on some girl. Okay, I mean she was hot. She was, right? And he's like, oh yeah, and I'm over there, and I got in there, and yeah, it was fun. And they're like, oh shit, dude, you didn't hear? The running back.
You're such a dick. You know what? I'm so tired of this freaking April Fool's shit. No, I'm serious. Look, let's move on.
All right, now I just got done this whole thing about April Fool's is a little played out, right? It's a little childish. I don't want to do it. But you make it too easy, Anna. You make it too easy. You fall for every one of them. But I did a good setup, didn't I?
You know what it is, Cenk? It's because I trust you. And now you violated my trust.
Oh. And that drove her a little crazy. But then I played an April Fool's Day joke that lasted about 2 months on her.
Yeah, not cool.
Okay, that was even more disastrous. Okay, too much. The story I shouldn't tell about Big Earl.
Oh, tell it.
Yeah.
That's what the postgame is for, telling stories that you shouldn't tell.
I know, but this one I really shouldn't tell.
Tell it. You know, we actually talked about you on the show before. We had a video clip where you were almost attacked by a gorilla for our audience members who did not get to see that clip, we have it. Why don't we go look at it real quick, and then we'll ask you about it.
Fantastic.
But now he seems edgy and ready for a conflict.
Clearly the silverback is the dominant member of the group.
Dude.
The charge, while terrifying, is a bluff, a display of his physical power. But it sends a clear message.
Clearly, the aggressive, dominant male is the leader of the group, and where he wants to go, he goes, and I will clear his way.
Release the Kraken!
Mireya, how did you remain so calm in that situation? I mean, even with all the schooling that someone could have, right? When it actually happens, how do you stay calm?
Well, I've been charged by guerrillas before, and usually it is a very calm situation because you need to be calm and you have to have your wits about you. This one was a little bit different. He was really tense. He'd been kind of grumpy all day because the females wouldn't listen to him, and I think he was just taking it out on me. And the thought that went through my mind was,